Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of The Fishing Teacher, and thanks for swinging by the channel to spend some time with me. Always grateful for that. And guys, today we're going to be talking about chatterbait blade colors, as far as what colors of blade works good under certain situations. There is a lot of videos that are done on chatterbait fishing, and for good reason. Guys, chatterbaits are they are an incredible bass catching lure. It's like, I think we could discover every single year about the versatility of this bait. Initially, it was just thought that it was a grass bait for like Florida, but now people fish it everywhere. They fish it in open water, they fish it on rock banks, around wood. It's an incredible lure, and it really surprises me because it is sustained its productivity over the years. I thought this bait was going to be like a flash in the pan type of deal, but it is just as good now as it's ever been, and the blade colors are pretty critical, so we're going to go over that in today's video. Also, guys, just wanted to give everybody a big thank you. I know a lot of you guys are big supporters of the Fishing Teacher here, and if you do want to support this channel, guys, the best way you can do it is to use and bookmark my tackle warehouse link in the description of the video. If you have to order your fishing tackle, if you use that link, the channel gets a small percentage of the commission on anything you buy. So that's a good way to give back if you like the content here. Much appreciated. Okay, guys, there's a lot of different blade colors out there. You got green pumpkin blades, you got brown blades. I've seen some orange blades. You've got yellow blades, silver, gold, black. A lot of different blade colors out there. And that can be a little bit overwhelming. I want to simplify things for y'all here. There's two basic blade colors that will cover almost any situation in chatterbait fishing, and it's a black and a silver blade. And we're going to talk about that in the video here. So these are some of the original ones, and they still work just as good. Just a silver blade and a black blade like that. And I sort of want to talk about the conditions for that. So first of all, let's talk about the black blade. Now, the first thing about a black blade, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, is these things will chip on here. So the best thing you can do is get you just a bottle of black fingernail polish and constantly touch this thing up. I do it all the time. That's just sort of the nature of fishing a chatterbait. These things are going to chip on there. But guys, a black blade is a really good workhorse blade under a wide range of conditions. Most of the time when I'm using a black blade, I'm using it on some type of a green pumpkin, natural skirt, or say a black and blue chatterbait, something like that. But it's more of a non-shad pattern. I don't use a black blade on any type of a white or shad pattern skirt. It's always on a green pumpkin or black or orange or some type of crawdad imitator. Now, I have experimented. Back when the times that I've been using like chatterbait colors like this, it's got orange and, little green, sort of resembling a crawdad. I always thought, well, I could put a green pumpkin or brown or orange blade on there and even catch more fish. And I didn't notice it. I noticed I caught just as many fish on a black blade as I do any other color on some type of a crawdad pattern skirt like this. So this is a real good skirt, a real good blade to use under a wide range of conditions. It works in sunny skies, it works in cloudy conditions, it works in dirty water, it works in cleaner water. Most of the time I don't fish a black blade if the water visibility is over about 4 feet, and I don't really fish a chatterbait much at all if the water visibility is over 4 feet, except for a situation I'll talk about here in a second. But the black blade, anytime you're using a black or a natural colored skirt, go with the black blade. Now the silver blade is sort of like something you want to pair up with a shad pattern color scheme on here. So anytime that you're using like a white or a pearl, translucent, white and chartreuse, pearl and chartreuse, anything like that, a silver blade is really good because it puts off the flash that matches the shad that you're trying to resemble. When you're using a silver blade and a white or pearl skirt, you're trying to resemble a shad and you're trying to resemble a crawdad on the black here. So the silver blade is going to be the one you want to match up with the more natural colors out there. Again, the silver works really good in a wide range of conditions based upon the type of skirt color you're using. So say for example, if you're fishing a bright white and with no translucent, this is sort of like a clear here, but if you're fishing like a bright white, the silver blade will really flash and glow a lot in dirty water. And then if you're fishing cleaner water, I talked about fishing clear water. I've caught fish at Lake Mead where the water visibility is 10-foot clarity on a silver bladed chatterbait with a more natural translucent shaddy type skirt if the wind is blowing out there. So the main thing, guys, it's you don't have to go out and buy bunch of different blade colors. Black and silver is going to be, it'll get almost anything done that you need to get done. Probably more important than the blade color a lot of times is to experiment with your skirt colors. The skirt colors, I feel, and the accompanying trailer color that you're using probably has a little bit bigger impact than the actual blade color with it. But like I said, a lot of it is just, that's the foundation. But, bass fishing, it's like there's no rules the fish follow. You sort of have to experiment to see, because I have seen times when they want a gold blade, but it's an exception to the rule. I'm trying to sort of simplify things and give you guys a foundation. And one of the things about blade colors on chatterbaits that'll help you out is if you start out with a black or silver blade and you start catching some fish and there's fish biting a chatterbait and there's fish in the area that you're fishing, then you can experiment with blade colors. Say, for example, you roll down a stretch of bank and you catch 4 or 5 fish on a silver or a black blade, and there's fish there, they're biting it. The next pass, try a different color, and maybe they'll want that better, or maybe the bigger fish want it better. So bass fishing is just a matter of imagination, creativity, experimentation. That's how you learn new things, and that's how you figure out what's going to work on any particular day. So hope it helps out. We'll talk later, guys.